Hi y'all, it's Charlie High coming to you with another High Sci Flash. Today I just wanted to briefly talk about the major groups of life insurance. I'm just going to cover term and whole life. Because I see there's a lot of confusion, especially when I visit families after they've buried a loved one and they're confused because the insurance didn't pay out. Or the insurance had expired. So very quickly, if you ever hear, and I am a licensed life insurance agent by the way, but if you ever hear the word term on a policy, or you have a term policy, please make sure that you are aware of that term date. Term means your policy is going to terminate at some date in the future. You want to keep up with that date. I've had some families come to the funeral home for assistance, and that date had actually passed and the term had expired, so they really didn't have any insurance. The other huge group of insurance is whole life. Once you take out a whole life policy, you have that policy for your whole life as long as the premiums are being paid. But don't get those confused with accidental coverage. I've had some people come to me at the funeral home, and sadly, I've had to share with them that this was an accidental policy they had, so it won't cover the death of their loved one because they did not die by accident. You have to be careful about what you order on television. Sometimes those $9.95 policies that you hear advertised come with some other issues that could complicate matters, as in if they're a guaranteed issue policy, $9.95 at such a low rate, you got to look for the trick to it a lot of times. $9.95 guaranteed issue means they're going to cover any health condition. But you could have got a better rate if you're in decent health. And so it may not pay out the whole amount if you die in that less than 2-year period, because it's what we call contestable. And the insurance company has to verify quite a few things before they'll issue that payout to the beneficiary. So I just wanted to just touch on those real quick. Again, if you have a term policy, please, as soon as you can, find your policy and go check that term date. When that term expires, that policy expires, you can take out another term policy, but the rates are going to be higher. Whole life, again, lasts your whole life. You just want to make sure you're paying those premiums on time so that when you really need it, it will pay out. I know this has been quick, but this is what these flashes are all about, just to get you thinking, and you've just experienced another High Sci Flash.